GLP-1 agonist is one of when we look back onto this century, one of the medications that will be in the forefront of impacting humans and being discovered to impact humans is going to be GLP-1s. These are agonists. So your human body makes GLP-1 itself also. However, the GLP-1 that we create, that GLP, it's not enough. It has a very short half-life. So fortunately, this GLP-1, this is a particle which is very close to the particle that the body makes itself also, because it is an agonist. Agonist means it's a friend. So it's friendly to this your body's naturally occurring GLP-1. And what it does is that it controls your cravings. So all the food that can trigger the addictive pathways in your brain, that food will just become irrelevant for you. So it is a very good shield for addiction, but it has several layers of other advantages also. Initially, it was FDA approved for lowering basically a sugar neutralizer. It just creates one of the best protective long-term shields for sugar management in a human. So people who are suffering from diabetes or who are just under the attack of the industrial food complex, which adds so much sugar into every single item of food that we're consuming and feeding our children, that something like this is going to be a very impactful resource for humans. And I am actually increasingly getting convinced that this is going to be a very important medication to be added to people's regimens, not only the ones who have some of these problems, but just generally as a barrier from so that we can protect the body from falling sick. As you know, sugar is the cocaine of our times, and we have to protect our youth and our adults and especially our seniors. When I was a geriatrician and working in my nursing home and rehabilitation facility, one thing that I found very heartbreaking was that people, there is no way to release your brain from the fog of dementia and movement disorders and the disability that follows that, and the lack of agency, how people suffer at the end of their life with this lack of agency. And I think that sugar is a very major source that creates that injury into our brain. So when we use these medications, I think prophylactically for longevity purposes, I think it's going to be like super beneficial. I know that a lot of studies are still underway, but as those studies are there, around the world, it's coming back, and the people are telling us that uh, really favorable impact is being found. So I'm very hopeful that these medications, despite their multi-layered challenges, like they're expensive, the good ones especially are expensive, and then if somebody doesn't monitor how you're taking it, you can definitely get into some kind of trouble because you don't know where you're getting it. People are trying to get it from off the market because it's so expensive. So there will be challenges, but ultimately, I think it is going to be like a very good drug, which should be taken by people under the care of somebody who should be managing it.